Hello and welcome to House of Doggus. I am your host Doggus, and today we're going to look into another brick in the mall. And I think that what we're going to do with this game is kind of just go through it, maybe start up an actual series for it. That'd be kind of fun, I think. It's another simulation type of game, and basically you're building a mall. We're going to go ahead with the standard options here of not starting with the tutorial, and we're going to start with $50,000 instead of $200,000, and we're going to make this a little difficult, make it into a nice little series. Normal research, normal builders, there's fast builders, don't want to do that. There's unlock all the research projects, we don't want to do that either. We're just going to go right into it with the normal old stuff. So, as we open up here, we're going to see that we get a few quests here. I'm going to pause this. We get a few quests here, new objective, open a business, and we get a reward. So we're going to get rid of that. And right here, this is a little maintenance spot. And we can, in the game, we actually have quite a few little selected areas. And one of the areas here, this is our little maintenance center. And where the maintenance center, that's where all of the maintenance is going to be. All of the maintenance people, the folks that are going to build our mall. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build a foundation. We're going to make this a 20 by 10. No, yeah, 20 by 10. And we're going to get the workers to going. So go ahead there, Mr. Worker Guy. Do you have a name? What's your name? What's your name? Lou. Lou Hutchinson. Go ahead, Lou. You got this. All by yourself, you're going to build this whole mall. So, just starting out, we're not going to build a mall for the first episode because, yeah, we can't really do that. But we're going to build a convenience store. And the convenience store is going to stock many products. And we're going to have, hopefully, many customers. And we're going to make some mad bank, because that's what I'm about, is to make some of that bank. So one of the things that I experienced whenever I was playing this game before, I think I put in about 2 hours of this game just to kind of get the hang of it, just kind of, and I'm still going to have some surprises here. I'm still really kind of getting used to working around things, but one of the things that happens right off the bat is you run out of parking spaces for customers, and there is a new patch that they put out just recently. It was on the 10th of March 2017 that there's now bus stations. So bus stations will be able to drop off customers, which is pretty awesome because I always dislike running out of space. So cool thing about it is that you definitely have to have a stock room, you definitely have to have your store area, and there's other little areas that you can assign. So if we look over here to the right, you can assign storage, store, food restaurant, ticket lobby, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, Doggus, you are so boring. Whatever. So anyway, everything over there on the right hand side, those are the areas that we can actually assign. And we're going to go ahead and build some roads here because what we want to do is we want to actually bring this road out over here to the right, and we'll make that road to where we'll have some drop-offs. So let's see here. Build, and we're going to build more road work and a loading zone. I have to wait until that's done in order for me to build it. So during that time, what we'll do is we'll build a door. We'll build a staff door here and a double door here. And this is where the customers will enter in. Oh my goodness, you guys went so fast. It's almost midnight and you guys are really working so hard. And I like that. So more objects. No, not more objects. More road work. Loading zone. Loading zone is going to be here. And we're going to make some... let's do customer parking here. We'll do customer parking here, and we will do staff only parking out here. I mean, staff, they kind of get the brunt end of the stick, got to walk 10 miles just to get to the store. So we'll put them out there. Go ahead and start this up some more and let these guys get to working. So what we're also going to do is, in order to get our store going, we do have to put in some walls here for the storeroom, or the stock room, let's say. So once we get that in there, while that's going, I will go ahead and put in some registers. So let's get some registers in here. Checkout counter. So the checkout counter, if you see, there's the queue. And that queue is how far the customers will go back until they just get fed up and they're like, oh, there's no room. I'm going to leave the store because you don't have enough people to check me out. So let's get 3 of those and have the queues be at least that long. These are actually rotatable. They were rotatable before, which is awesome because if you're not able to rotate them, it can be a pain. Now in the new patch though, the shelves are rotatable. Before they were not, and that was just that was really difficult to have, because I mean, not being able to rotate those shelves made it so difficult to really just kind of do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and put down some shelves, or yeah, those are food shelves. Yeah, food shelves. We'll put down some of those. We'll get quite a few of them in here. And we'll put in some refrigerators. Refrigerators. Now we'll put in 3 refrigerators. Yeah, we'll put in 3. And we'll put in 3 shelves. Yeah, that'll work. I think that's working out nicely. Nice. Very nice. So these guys are building like crazy, and what I need to do is I need to assign the storage area, and this storage area is going to be here. The store area is going to be here. There we go. And let's manage some things. Let's pause this for a second. I want to manage this storage zone, and I think we can name this thing. So we're going to name this. We're going to name the storage 811, 812 storage. Yeah, let's name it 812 storage. And the actual store is going to be called, oh, you guessed it, 812. Because 812 is the right thing to do. That's your open from 8 to 12. I wonder if that's the real reason of how the store got its name. That's interesting. Very interesting. So anyway, let's start this up. We're gonna go, and what we need to do is we need to actually hire some people. So I'll pause this again. We're gonna assign the store to this storage. Now it's assigned. Now we need to hire some people. Hire some cashiers. Cashier. We got Neil Wells. We'll hire him. He's gonna be a cashier. Front stock clerk. Anybody good at stocking? Oh yeah, Natasha, you're in like Flynn. Who else? We need 2 more cashiers. Faye, 1 more cashier. Justin. All right, these guys, they're going to, if you look down here to the bottom left, what happens is these people, they're supposed to get to work at, I believe, their starting time is 9 o'clock, and so they come in at 9. This little arrow here, or this little yellow line here is your coverage, and this green is basically when the store is open. And you can see, let me see, yeah, starting hour for the store 9 o'clock, duration 8 hours, so closing time will be at 1700. So here you can see the opening and closing of the store, and I guess sales. I've never really paid attention to that too much, but it's there, so maybe we'll look at it later on. Days employed, blah 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 blah. Let's get some things going here. All these people are showing up. Let's put some things on the shelves here. That's what we need to do. So at the front, we're gonna have some snacks. We're gonna have some candy girl. You are my world. Some cookies. We need to put some bread. Maybe some. We have plenty of things here to put on these shelves. What do we put here? I'm trying to think of ways to line out my convenience store because you know it needs to have that certain layout. You know, you put your the items that people really want pretty much in the back. So sliced bread going in the back. Let's see what else. Canned food, we have that up there. Breakfast cereal, rice and pasta. Coffee and tea, that needs to go back there. People love coffee and tea. Beverages, bottled water. I don't know if we should put bottled water next to the bread, but we're gonna do it anyway. So what else are we gonna put in this store? Breakfast cereal, sauces and seasoning, rice and pasta up here at the front. Then we'll put some breakfast cereal. That works. That works. Inside of the refrigerators, we're gonna also have some bottled water. And we're going to go ahead and let these guys start playing. We're going to have some bottled water. We're going to have some soda. And we're going to have some juice. Juice. I love juice. And over here on the regular shelves, let's just put some health and beauty products here. Toilet paper here, right here at the front. We get some feminine products here. Second. And some diapers last. Loving those diapers. Need some diapers. Alright, so we're still on Justin. He is not even at work, I don't believe. Is he? No, that guy's not at work. Dude, I don't know where he is. Toggle display. Get out of here. Don't need you right now. There we go. Alright, so we have plenty of other things up here. Right now, our cash is at 15,000. And currently we've completed 3 objectives. So once the objectives are completed, you'll get a new one. What we want to do here in the research is we want to actually research night hours, because the longer we're open, the more money we can make. And basically, this is going to allow us to be open from midnight to 6 a.m., which is going to be great, because then we can have people working 24/7 and you know, just like I said, hopefully bring in more money so that we can actually build our mall. So we'll go ahead and speed this up, and hopefully here pretty soon we'll see some customers showing up as soon as we kind of start to get these shelves in order. And while we're waiting on people to show up, what I want to do is I want to start building. Oh, look at this customer. Yeah, he's excited. He's excited, checking out, and he's out. He is out. Hold on, let's kind of slow things down here a little bit. I wanna look at what's going on with these customers. So this is a guy. His name is Richie. Let's zoom in on Richie. Wow, Richie, your eyes are bugging out of your head. What is happening with you, buddy? What have you been doing today? Well, let's see what he goes to buy, because that might determine what he's been doing. Let's see. He is now queuing up. Let's see, what do we have here? I think this was bread. No, this isn't bread. Cereal, maybe? I'm not sure. One of them. I think it's Russ. I don't know. Yeah, I think that might have been cereal. Oh, he's out of here. He's gone. He's leaving me. He bought his stuff and he said, I'm out. This guy kind of looks like Quagmire off of Family Guy. Hey, Quagmire, what are you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming to the store. See ya. Alright, so what I want to do, though, is I want to make sure that we are going to have enough room for customers to park. And I want to see if there is that actual bus stop, because it states that it is there now. So, let's see. Bus stop, bus stop. Where's the bus stop? Come on now, bus stop. It's probably in road work, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's 10 grand for a bus stop? Do I have to pay for the actual buses themselves? I mean, come on, seriously? Alright, anyway, so let's build some roads. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just build these roads out over this way and make them go down, 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 down. Alright, and once we do all of that, we're gonna put more parking here. And once we after all of that, I don't know, we'll see where things go. We will see where things go. I may need to hire some more people if the store starts to get really busy. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. So, Currently, we've completed some objectives, and we need to sell 10 different types of products. We also need to turn a daily profit of over $100, make 100 total sales. We're getting there. We are so getting there. As we stock those shelves, we're selling more things, and we are completing those quests. So we started out at 50,000. Now we're at 14. Still have a little bit in the bank, but don't want to spend it all. Want to make sure that I'm gonna be able to make some money. Takes money to make money, know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, we are closed. We are closed now. Well, so it's okay though. What happens is that we'll still be able to get people to come in and to deliver goods. Our stalker, they stay a little bit later. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put a door right here, a staff door, because our stalker is having to leave out of here and go all the way into the store. That's not very efficient, is it? Good job, Doggus. Why don't you build yourself a door? And if we go into objects here, we can go up here, staff door, right there. There we go. And we should have another maintenance guy coming in, another maintenance person coming in here in just a few minutes. I think it's at 2200. And they will help to build that door. Because, I mean, who is this Lily? She is not doing a very great job on this road. I mean, come on, who does this? You start part of the road and then you don't finish it. And the only thing about that is that whenever the road is not complete, you can't attach anything to it, so it can be a little frustrating, but it's okay. That's not bad. You know, they're working. You know, they're setting their priorities. That's what Lily's doing. She is setting her priorities. And right now, her priority is not to finish one part of the road at a time. It's all right, Lily. Maybe you'll still keep your job sometime later on. Who knows? So anyway, let's build some more parking. Can we attach you yet? No, we cannot. That's all right. That is okay. What I'm gonna do is I will put garbage pickup over here though. Yes, garbage pickup. Now what is this? Oh, see, it says this must be built along an existing road. So since none of these other roads are attached to the main road, it's gonna give me this error. Thanks, Lily, you did great. Come back, you hear? All right, so we're gonna put some customer parking here for whenever these roads are done, and they will start to park there, and that's gonna be great. Can't wait for the research to be done, because then we can open up our store 24/7. 24/7, you guys, that's right. So again, this game is another simulator in which it's a very neat simulator. I think the time that I did play, like I said, about 2 hours before I decided to go ahead and do some sort of a series with it, or you know, just to show you guys you know, the game in itself. You know, I discovered that it does take some paying attention to, because what'll happen sometimes, and this was before the actual patch that they put out, the store can get out of hand and you're losing customers left and right. I mean, at one point in time, I had lost 30 customers because I didn't have enough room to park, and then I lost 30 something customers because I didn't have enough checkout. So I mean, you really have to, I mean, look at all these people piling in here. Look, there we go. You see this? Look at that. The parking lot is full. This is staff parking right here. Customers can't park there. You know, look at this. Here it is right here. Occurrences 3. Lost 3 customers. I don't know what to say. I mean, Doggus opens a store. He calls it 812, and boom, everybody shows up. Thanks, guys. I love you. Yeah, look at this guy over here. Man, he looks serious. He looks so serial, you guys. So serial. And here's my stalker, Natasha. She's over here on her phone. But you know what? It's all good. She has all the shelves stocked, all the refrigerators stocked. So she's good. She is good. She is doing her job. She is so efficient at her job, and that's what we like, is to be efficient. And another way to be efficient is to perhaps build some more customer parking. Get on it. I'm not sure who's working right now, but he's got a task ahead of him. Yeah, it's Lou. Good old Lou. Got himself a task. All these people love to park up front. You know what the funniest thing about trying to park up front is you'll sit there. You'll sit there waiting for somebody to pull out, and instead you can go park back here. And by the time that you walk up to the store, this person is still sitting there waiting for this person to pull out. You know, you get this old lady, she comes out of the store, and I mean she's sitting in her car, and she starts playing on her phone, and I mean she is completely oblivious to what is going on around her. Or it could be a guy too. I mean, you know, let's not play the whole sex game here. But I mean, you know, people don't just sit there in their car. I don't know why they do it. Why do they do it? Can anybody explain to me why you do it? Oh, I guess because you're sitting there talking to your buddy. Hey, guess what? There's somebody behind you. Get out of the parking spot. But don't drive and text. Don't do it. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, kids. Don't do it. So, as we see though, I'm not sure what these guys are doing here. But I think it's really interesting though, because these people will come in, they'll look at your store, and they will see, you know, items that they like. And once they see the item that they like, they get the little googly eyes. So this shelf, after Jason Ingram bought some stuff, after he bought his stuff, Natasha went and restocked it, which is really nice. I really like that. So here now, a new day is turned over. We're up 52 bucks. So that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Real-time customer satisfaction. Yeah, you know, it's above 50%. It's above 50%, which is not the best, but you know, we'll deal with that at some point in time later on. The way that we can really kind of see what, you know, what people are liking is we'll look here at their satisfaction, their hunger, their bladder, nausea, and customers will leave their store. Additional satisfaction cannot be higher than inverse nausea. Inverse nausea? Is that even possible? Can you have that happen? Inverse nausea? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out whenever it happens. 8 people have left the store because there was nowhere to park. But if you see, we now have more parking, and we are now filling this out. I mean, this store has become the store of the neighborhood. Everybody's mom, everybody's brother, everybody's sister, and their grandkids want to come to 812, because 812 is where the players dwell. I just had to do it. Just had to do it. So what are we gonna do now? Let's see what some of this other stuff is. We can go into debt. It seems like we can take out some loans. We've had 93 sales. I'm not sure if these are daily sales. It looks like it may perhaps be total sales. This is our parking usage. Let's see here. Profit. Can we click on this? Oh yeah, look at there. So there's many stats here that we can actually look at. Our night hours are almost done being researched. 30 more hours. There's many of other things here that we can research. This is how we build our mall, because of course you can have a convenience store with frozen food and just regular food, alcohol license, so we can sell alcohol, chemical supplier. Let's see what this is for. So detergent, shampoo. I mean, we can basically turn ourselves into a big, I wouldn't say just a convenience store, but an actual grocery store. So that works out really well. And we can sell clothes, electronics. I mean, yeah, pretty much everything that you can obtain inside of a mall. That's what we should be able to do, and I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, we're going to make us a mall. We even have bowling. restrooms. So if you notice that people had a bladder bar, and if they are hanging around your store or your mall for quite some time, their bladder is going to fill up, especially if they go to a restaurant, especially if they're just doing anything around your mall. So you're going to need to have some restrooms, restaurants, bowling. I'm really excited to see that. I haven't gotten into any of this stuff. Like I said, I only played for about 2 hours, and I got to a point to where people were just not happy with me at all. And this was before the new release that they have. And yeah, it was it was fun. It was really fun. Just getting used to the game and having fun with it. So now it looks like we have some more objectives too. So this is pretty neat. You know, it's not like you just have the same old regular objectives, and that's pretty sweet. So we are done for the next day. We are on day 3, and we have made, how much money have we made here? Gross profit $953, net profit $156. That works out. You know, after maintenance, after salaries, we made a little money, and I think that we'll only get better. We will only get better. Today there were quite a few customers that weren't able to park, which was I guess I should say okay, maybe not. But there were also some customers that were able to park, and you know, they bought quite a few things. We didn't get any notifications where people were taking too long. If your cashiers take too long, the customers will get frustrated and leave the store. So it's really something to consider and keep in mind that, you know, people will be upset and they will leave. I think we're gonna need, do we need a janitor? No, we don't need a janitor just yet. We do not need a janitor just yet. I'm not sure if I want to let this go into the next day. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But what I do think we are going to do is I think that, yeah, we are going to stop it here. And I want to thank you for joining the House of Doggus, where Doggus brings the games that typically don't bring the pain. If you like the video, press the like button. And if you really like the video, hit the subscribe button. Peace out. What is this? What is she doing over here? She's just chilling. Oh, that's because it's paused. Come on, Doggus. Do well. Do well.